Hey, my people stuck up in their ways, struggling to get paid in the heart of hustle city. I'm feeling in this opera. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change. They popping necks, smoking drone, moving crack rock on the block, pulling kick gold. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change.
What's up, world? It's your man, Vahaligan Walwin. Most of y'all know me as urban gospel artist and minister, Vaughn One, but lately people been calling me VaughnOne.com. I was born in St. Croix, the U.S. Virgin Islands. At a young age, my father got a job as an engineer and packed up my entire family and moved us from the small island of St. Croix all the way over to the big city of Houston, Texas. I was raised up on the southeast side of Houston, Texas. That's why I got a lot of my slang, a lot of my lingo, some good habits and some bad habits. Grew up in the church, grew up playing sports, got a lot of success. By the time I got to high school, I was in the choir, I was playing football, I was playing basketball, and also excelling at track and field. I also started rapping with a group called the Playboy Clique. There's about 15, 16 of us mashing around the city doing a bunch of shows, and we found a lot of success real early. Due to my success in track and field, though, I ended up getting a full-paid track and field scholarship to Rice University. I was blessed because I didn't have to leave the city, and I got to continue my rap career and working with the Playboy Clique. But also a bad side of that was I did get to stay in the city and keep working with the Playboy Clique, and that kept me from leaving my current surroundings. So even though I was in school, I continued to come back home every weekend, partying, drinking, smoking, doing shows, still trying to be a rap star. So I was having to juggle all that with my academic career at Rice, as well as trying to be a track star as well. My senior year at Rice, I ended up finding out that my father was sick, that he had contracted HIV and didn't know if he was going to live that much longer. After graduating from Rice University, I ended up burying my father, and when that happened, that was really just a downward spiral from that part. I mean, I went from just smoking weed and drinking and a promiscuous lifestyle to then popping pills, doing ecstasy, cocaine, sipping syrup, and just really found myself in a tough position.
Crack rock on the block, pulling kick gold. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change. I came up off Edgebrook where the boys don't fall. Now I'm hating, trying to bring that trouble to the yard. If a clown talk down, he gon' get it hard. Snitches get flowers and funerals for talking to them boys. But things gon' have to change. There's a reason why I came in the game. It's too many young brothers on the block, but then I was on the clock selling crack cocaine. Seeking respect, picking the tech with a beam. But the HBD wanna make it where you can't be free, but they can't be me. So I had to put that lifestyle up and put my faith in the G.O.D.
So one night, coming home from a concert, I was stopped by the Pearland police. Car chase, got to my house, ended up getting tased and beat up by the police in front of my daughter, my 2-month-old daughter, and my wife. And after going to the hospital that night, being handcuffed to a hospital bed, going to jail that night and having a lot of time to think, I realized that all the money I was trying to get, the record deals, the cars, the clothes, the females, all that stuff wasn't as important as having a relationship with Jesus Christ. So I made a decision. I knew at that point it was time to make a change. One of my biggest hurdles, I must say, that I've encountered in the music industry myself, besides money, I think is trying to figure out who Vaughn One was. Trying to figure out how to market myself as an artist. I started off doing street raps, trying to be a P. Diddy, trying to be a Pac, and then after getting saved, trying to figure out how to mesh in with the Lecrae's and the Truth and all these other popular Christian rappers. But I had to figure out, what did God call me to be? What did he design me to be? And now that I'm figuring out what I'm supposed to be doing, I think people are going to be impressed in the next 6 months and the next year with what God does with my life and what he does with my career. So my hurdles in the past were just trying to figure out who I was, and now that I know who I am, it's about to go down.
You don't wanna be locked or living without your people. In an orange jumpsuit, don't let Pac deceive. Thug life only gonna get you feeling for a suit. Told the pine box to safely court rules. Felonies on your record, they never leave. They follow you around like an enemy. So I think you better breathe for a second before you leave on the stretcher. Bullets ain't got no name, when they squeeze, they can catch you. Stuck up in their ways, struggling to get paid in the heart of hustle city. I'm feeling in this opera. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change. I love my city, Lord, we need to make a change.
I knew at that point, I was in Houston, and just always being a person that went to Lakewood, grew up in church. I went to Lakewood Church one Sunday, and I decided, I knew Joel Osteen always comes with the question at the end of each service. I don't like to close the service without giving you an opportunity to, he went to that whole spiel, and I knew at that point that I was ready to give my life to the Lord, man. And as I stood up, tears running down my face, I knew there's something that changed in my heart that day, and I'd never be the same. The purpose behind One City Under God, I always wanted to be a big-time star all around the world, but God really spoke to me and said, I want you to focus just on Houston, the 5.9 million people right here in this area. And, the One City Under God movement, I want people to really be aware, to take the time to reach out, not to just people you see in the church, but everybody. God created all of us equal, you know what I'm saying? That's why I reached out to guys like Lil Kiki, New Wine, Kiati, Lil O, and I say, let's come together, let's make some music. And this project is just, outreach, man. Let's get out, let's help the homeless, let's go into these low-income apartment complexes, let's go into the prisons and not forget the people that are locked down, and really just reach out, man. So that's what the One City Under God project is about. Yes, sir, and I'd like to give a special shout out to the coldest producers walking the face of this earth. That's HD Publications. Y'all might remember some of their work they did for me on the Jesus Lives video. And of course, the High Beam Zone video. People saying it might be one of the top Christian rap videos of all time. You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to doing more work with them, more videos, more movies. There's a lot of stuff we're cooking up. So make sure y'all visit hdpublications.com, man. #1 production team in the world. You dig?
It's One City Under God. Every morning I wake up, I hit my knees and thank the Lord for what He's done. It's One City Under God. Cause I know that I'd be nothing without Him, so I'm thankful He gave His Son. It's One City Under God. To my people in the hoods and the gutter, to those in the suburbs. It's One City Under God. All my people stand up. It's One